Hi, I'm Marna and I'm blessed. And I do realize how blessed I am. My husband, Deron, my cameraman, printed 3D troll dolls because I love troll dolls. And we decided to do June's craft video with the troll dolls. These are the colors that will be going out to our beginner crafters. And I just wanted to show them off. I love the colors. I like the bright colors best. And as you can see in the background, I've been doing some other crafts with the 3D printed trolls. For our June crafts, we are going to take one of the 3D printed trolls and we are going to add Google eyes, a 1920s flapper dress and 1920s headband over the hair that we are going to put in. That's called yarnies. This makes them yarny trolls, and it's just a fun little craft. In your craft packet, you have yarn that is going to be your troll doll's hair. Now, I sent quite a bit so that you could make it as long or as short as you like. I have other videos on this, but since you're beginner crafters, I'm going to go ahead and just do this right here. You cut a piece off, you hold that at the top of your book, and then you begin wrapping your yarn starting at the bottom of the book so that that's a full strand of hair. Get it all lined up. This book is just a little bit wider, but it's great for this. Okay. Here we go. And you just wrap and wrap and wrap. Okay. When you get as much hair on as you want, your book will matter. The bigger the book is this way, the longer the hair will be on your troll doll. I believe I used this book for this troll, but I'm not positive. But I did use a different book for that, and you can see the difference. I like the long, bigger the better as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, I chose this book, and I'm ready to tie this off. You want to tie this in a very tight knot, and you need glue of some sort. I didn't get that very tight. I'm going to use the glue gun. Okay, when that comes off the book, keep your finger inside the loops. Cut off another piece of your yarn, and what you're going to do is have a long, this will be part of the hair, and I wrap this time twice. Why? I don't know. Just makes me feel like it's stronger. And then I'm going to tie this off really tight because the other did not get very tight. And we are just making simple troll doll hair. If I could get my finger out of there. Oh, why can't I get this tight today? Okay, there we go. Now, again, you want to be between your loops. Pull that around, hold your finger where your knot is, put your scissors through, and cut the hair strands. Okay, and then you shake it down. Yes, some might fall off. It's not a big deal. Make sure you got all your loops, and then do a little bit of trimming. Hair, you don't want to cut it bluntly, but if you do, it's all right. Okay, you can do this two ways. You can put this in the head where this is in the middle and you have a part. I don't. I turn it from ear to ear so that the hair does not have a part and comes out looking like this. So then you take your glue gun or your glue, and if you're using white glue or craft glue, then this will be a couple days craft. You'll have to set this up, and I'm doing this again ear to ear, pulling that tight and pressing. How cute is that? Looks like a little sherbet. They just remind me of sherbet with their bright colors. Okay, if you want, that's fine just like that. If you're using white glue or craft glue, that has to sit for 24 hours. And carefully trim that up a little bit, and there's your troll's hair. In your craft packets with your googly eyes, you will find an artificial flower and a butterfly hair clip. Now you could use the butterfly hair clip all on its own. That's cute. But wouldn't it be fun for one side to be a flower and the other side to be a butterfly? And you can use any kind of glue. I'm using the glue gun to add the flower to the clip and clip that into your troll's hair. In your packet you have, pull these things out very carefully because there is a piece of, well, maybe not in my, oh yes there is. It's hard to see it. You have your stick-on Velcro. You have your Roaring 20s flapper dress. You have your Roaring 20s, as in 1920, not 2020, headband with feather. We're going to pay homage to the 1920s. You will need needle and thread and scissors. And what we're going to do is we're going to fold that top layer forward, put the troll's arms through the lace like that. That's going to be the front. We're going to close it in the back. Okay. See how it comes down to its feet. 1, 2, 3 dots down. We're going to cut those off right there. I have cut each of my little pieces off. There is a front and a back. You can tell the difference. Put the prettier side out. And what we're going to do is we are going to sew this piece in each of the in-betweens all the way around to make our little flapper dress. When you sew lace or findings or trim, sometimes you have to go really slow. And what I'm doing is I'm coming in the hole next to where I want to be. I make sure I have this in the correct position. I go in and out the little round piece. I pull that down, keeping the other pieces out of the thread as I go, and then I go in this hole next to it, bring my thread around, watching my end pieces. You can do this. You have been sewing and learning. And then I come up again through this hole. Once again, I find front and back. Pretty side is front. I come up into that circle, go back down it, into the hole next to it, hold the fringe down so that the needle doesn't get caught. And then I finish it around. When I finished my little dress, I had one left over. Now, you could use it on your flapper headband to match. Personally, I like the feather. I like the homage, the hat tip to the 1920s. So again, front side out, fold down the collar, put the little arms through, fold that down, and then measure out like we always do where to put your Velcro strap. So the little dress is done, and now we're going to make our headband. I should have had a different colored troll than the orange to really make it stand out. Now, could you glue your dress and your headband. Yep, you sure could. But I'm afraid that it would become hard and not lay right. So I'm sewing mine. I'm going to, when you do your headband, you want your feather a little off center. Where they wore their feathers from the pictures that I've always seen in the 1920s was somewhere almost right between the ear and the eye. So that's where we want to put our little feather. And I'm going to sew that on. I'm going to go around that feather a few times. Did you know that feathers fall off of birds, that's called molting, or what we know as shedding in dogs or cats? It's the same thing. We had chickens and ducks and geese and all kinds of birds, and we would go out in the late spring and it would look like snow on the ground because there were white feathers everywhere. I actually picked those up for crafts. No, these did not come from that, but we will be using those sometime. And then tie this off. And cut. And then tie that in the hair. I'm going to put it right at the hair of your little troll, leaving the headband hang. That's how they wore them, that I have seen pictures of. And there is your little 1920 dressed troll doll. Please let us know what color is your favorite troll in our comments. Please leave a like and subscribe to our channel.